Hello.
Happy New Year!
Happy and a healthy New Year to you and your families.
We usually tape our videos at night, but we're waiting to dock in Hanoi, and we have such a magnificent view behind us
That's right. You
that
see?
we thought we would share it with all of you.
Go for this one.
Yes, can you see the mountains behind us? And freight ships, and it's a beautiful, beautiful
Sunny day.
Yesterday it was
pouring.
raining in Da Nang, but that's one thing I always say that you have no control over when you travel.
No, you don't have the control over the only thing you need is an umbrella.
And we don't let anything stop us, right,
No,
Mommy?
No, we're the, what do you call it?
Ever ready
A
battery, yes. And are you ready to stay up late tonight and to have a celebration under the stars?
Looking forward, well, mixed emotions. I can't say I'm looking forward to having the year end.
Right. Yeah, it's always sad, a little bit bittersweet when a year comes to an end. But we had an amazing year, Ma.
We did.
It started in Paris to
That-
celebrate your birthday, your
Yes.
big birthday blowout. And then we went
It was amazing.
Yeah, and then we went to New Mexico. We went to Santa Fe and Albuquerque.
That was also very, very nice. The only thing is we didn't go into the hot air balloons.
Right, but we did other
We
amazing
did
things.
amazing things.
And then we had a mother-daughter cruise. We went to New England, and we just came back in October. And now we're ending
We came back in November.
We came back in November.
It's in October.
Oh, time passes quickly.
That's right. When you're having fun, it passes too fast.
And this trip started in 2023, and it's carrying us into 2024. We're going to be gone for the first week of the new year, which is very nice. Nice way to start off the year.
It certainly is.
So I'm looking to celebrate under the stars tonight. I think that there are going to be fireworks.
Hopefully.
Usually, the last time we were at sea for New Year's Eve, they had the party in the atrium, and they threw down the balloons at midnight, and it was really nice. But here they won't be able to throw down any balloons on the pool deck. So, well, hopefully.
You don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
You
what
don't
they have
know.
planned.
You don't
They
know
said
what they
it's
have
not
planned.
to be missed. It's a surprise. So I'm a little bit excited about it.
Absolutely.
And we've been doing amazing things. Yesterday, we shopped a lot.
That's one of our biggest, our best, one of our happiest times is going and meeting the people, the storekeepers and everything like that. They are so sweet. They are so
Everyone
nice.
wants to show us what they have to sell. And we bought our dresses yesterday.
Yes, and now we, maybe we'll wear them at another time. But if not, we have something to wear for Halloween.
And we also bought tops in Singapore, Chinese tops. Those
Yeah.
were different.
Those were different.
Yeah, different styles. And but
And we bought a
Vietnam.
lot of things.
Oh.
What I mean is this, that we did, it's a shopper's paradise. You want to shop a lot, not pay horrendous prices, come to Vietnam.
And we were 5 days in Vietnam. This cruise really gave a lot of Vietnam,
Yes, it was
The itinerary.
primarily a Vietnam cruise.
which is what we really wanted because we've been to Singapore, Hong Kong, Thailand before, and we were never to Vietnam.
No, because there was a monsoon and the ship couldn't go into port. So instead we went to Manila.
That was 25 years ago, the last time we were here.
But it was so memorable, I still remember it. You know,
we had the camcorder then. We had the big Sony, and we
That's
used
right.
to take the movie cameras. At the 25 years ago, everyone walked around with the camcorder.
that's right, now you walk around with your phone.
Right. Times have changed, and look
And
at
people have changed.
Yeah, and we've been going on and off, on and off. We don't let anything stop us.
No, and the people that we didn't book cruise,
Shore excursions.
shore excursions with the ship, but we've had the nicest drivers, and it was
We've seen a
lifestyle
lot.
of the rich and famous. You go into your own car. You don't have to wait for people to go up the bus or off the bus, and you're a free agent.
Yeah, and we cover more ground that way.
Yes.
And as a matter of fact, when he's on the road, the driver is on the road, and I'll look to the side and I'll see, oh, what's that temple? He says, you want to go? I say, yes. So he pulls over, he lets me run out, take pictures. I don't even know what I'm taking pictures of, but
There's a language barrier too.
yeah,
Don't forget.
but they say they understand English, but
They
not
might.
100%.
And not only that, there are a lot of people that you're talking to the phone and then it translates it into their
Right. He gives me his cell phone, and I speak into Google Translator, and then it converts it into whatever language the driver speaks. So it's really very effective.
It is, and it's
efficient.
heartwarming. We gave him, well, we always give a nice tip, but we gave it to him, and he's a family man. He has 2 children, a wife, and it was a sizable amount of money. There were tears in his eyes.
Yeah, they're very appreciative, and it makes you feel good that you did something nice for someone.
Absolutely. And that's what traveling is all about, meeting people, having fun with seeing what you see,
Making memories.
making beautiful, beautiful memories.
And this trip was, Marv says it was a bucket list trip. Not too many people do these types of things.
Well, there's no captains available on this ship, and how many people does the ship hold?
Over 3,000.
So a lot of people, and they came from different places there.
Not too many
Australia,
Americans are on
Australia, England,
board. A lot of British.
and you talk to different people. I mean,
And they come from all walks of the world. And it's so interesting. It really,
well, traveling
really,
is always interesting. It's either you love it or you hate it.
yeah, a lot of people rather stay home. Not us.
Nope, we have to make our plans for 2024 already.
That's right. We have to line up things, and we will. Making more memories, that's my motto. When they have a campaign, they always come up with a slogan, and,
Just keep on traveling.
and that's ours. Keep going, don't stop. Won't stop.
Yeah, you can have a cold, you can have this, you can have that. You're just like the ever-ready battery. Chug, 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 chug.
You got a cold on this cruise.
And I always say I come home with something I didn't pay for. That's a cold. But it doesn't stop you.
No, and tomorrow night we're going to be celebrating New Year's in the specialty dining.
That's New Year's Day.
That's right.
We're going to start off the year splendiferous.
And it's been really, really nice. And look at that scenery that we're sharing with you behind us.
And you're not even paying for it.
Okay, well, that's really all that we have to say.
Well, Bethy, I'm sure you can find other things to talk about. We have
An encyclopedia.
a world of trivia.
Well, people always ask me, because I travel so much, what advice would you give someone who wants to take a cruise? What advice? And I say, I've never really been on a bad vacation. Whatever you do, you'll have a good time. But now I'll really give you a piece of advice and take it to heart. We booked this trip in February of this year. And we said, we're going to Asia. Let's take the airfare with Celebrity Cruises.
Because they advertise that they take out all the lumps and bumps about air travel.
And they're responsible. They cancel flights. There's been a lot of problems with the airlines. And this is, you're going 20 hours. You want to make sure that you have no problems. We're making a connecting flight because we didn't want to be 20 hours on
In the air.
one flight. So we said, oh, okay, so we paid for the airfare with Celebrity Cruises. 3 weeks before we were supposed to cruise, we noticed, because we're making our seat reservations, we weren't confirmed.
Standby. We were booked on standby. We paid regular fare, regular this, regular that, and they put us standby. Beth saw that, and then she showed it to me, and we had what's known as a conniption.
We had a meltdown.
A meltdown. How dare they? What are they doing?
And to resolve it, it took weeks and hours.
That's right. It took a long time, and with a lot of frustration, a lot of tears.
A lot of supervisors, and they said, oh, don't worry.
There are seats available, and you're not so. But that's not an answer. When you come to an airport, you want to be able to go on the plane and not have to,
Right, and they said that they're responsible for us, and if we show up in Hong Kong and there's no seat for us, they'll get us on another flight. And I said,
no way, Jose. We have to have a confirmed seat, and we paid for the seat, and you said that there'll be no lumps or bumps, and here you're telling us that we're on standby? How dare you say that?
And they wanted us to pay because we bought the tickets in February that
And
they
they were
were
losing
a
money.
different price. So they really wanted us to cancel.
That's right, because I don't know if people are aware of this, but a plane has a lot of seats. And each seat,
I think people know that.
Each division has a different price code.
A different
A
category.
different category, and one person can pay, let's say, $1,000 for a seat on that same flight. Another person can pay $1,500. It goes according to how many they have
Category, in the category.
how their inventory is with the flights, and that's what.
So we paid for a cheaper category in February, and in October, November, the prevailing rates were 3 times the price.
That's right, and we weren't paying 3 times the price
And they wanted us to pay more to make up the difference.
because they were losing money.
Right.
But they were inefficient.
So they didn't want to, I think that's the real reason that they couldn't resolve the problem for us, because they didn't want it. They wanted us to cancel. And
They
there was
wanted us
no
to-
way that we were canceling this.
I don't think they really wanted us to cancel. I think they just wanted us to pay more money.
Well, I don't know what it was, but after speaking to like 5 supervisors.
And it's not easy when you're calling up someplace, because you wait a long time for them to come on the phone, and then if they don't have the answer, they just hang up on you.
And then you have to start all over again. So finally, it was like a week and a half before we were actually flying, and my mother, the travel agent, took it into her own hands.
That's right. My son-in-law said, "You're the travel agent. See what you can do."
Right, and you got to the bottom of it.
That's right.
I don't know how she did it, because Celebrity was not budging.
They were adamant.
And we had a problem because we were flying Korean Air. So one leg of the flight was operated by Delta, so Delta was involved with it.
And they didn't want any part of it because they weren't the ticketing agent.
Right, and then flying home, we were only flying Korean Air without Delta, and they wanted no part of it, and Korean Air was...
They didn't care. I mean,
So I don't know who you spoke to.
I spoke to a lot of people.
And one of my mother's strengths is her,
Gift of gab.
right, her gift of communication. And she resolved it. So after we got confirmations, and I actually got the printout that it said confirmed, like 5 days before we're traveling, flying to Singapore.
Well, we needed the ticket number too.
Right. I get a call from corporate, Royal Caribbean corporate office, and they said, "Oh, hello. I know you had a problem with your flights. However, we lost money on your airfare, and
It
we
was
want to
very
put
expensive.
you. It was very expensive for us, and we want to change your flights. We want to put you on Turkish Air. And I said, no, no, no. You didn't resolve the problems for us. My mother had to resolve the problems
And there's no way we
three weeks of working on it. And I don't have confidence that you'll put us on another airline and that we won't have a problem again.
The Love Boat.
Different cruise line. So I said, and he said, oh, I'll give you $300 additional onboard credit.
How can we get an onboard credit?
We can't even get on the ship, right? If you screw up our flights again, and we can't go up on the cruise.
And we can't walk here.
Right, so I said, I don't have confidence that you won't screw up again. I don't care if you offer me a free Caribbean cruise, we're not changing it. So it worked out. We're here.
With a lot of tears.
Yeah, because it was very, very frustrating. People were not budging. It was difficult. It was difficult.
It was very, very difficult.
So that's my pro tip. If you want to do a trip, it doesn't matter what kind of trip you're taking. It's always good to make the reservations with a travel agent who knows
And give them the aggravation.
Right, who knows what they're doing and will stand behind you as backup, because I'm pretty persuasive and I couldn't work it out. It had to be left up to the pro, my mother.
Oh, well, yeah.
You have over 20 years of experience doing this.
That's right.
So you made it happen for us, Mommy. And we are just going to party hard tonight because that's what we wanted. That's the real reason we wanted to go on this cruise. We wanted to have a New Year's Eve,
To remember.
and we will. So we hope you enjoy your celebration tonight. And I think we just pulled into Hanoi. We're going to be here overnight. So we're going to go off today and see some things. And then we're going to go back tomorrow and see some more. And are you tired, Mommy? Wake up.
I'm not sleeping. What are you talking about? I'm just looking to see if they're coming aboard.
Yeah, we have to have the customs clear us.
And even the custom people, they're nice. They'll say, good morning.
We have our landing card. We had to get a visa for Vietnam. And yeah, we had problems with that too.
But
Everything was a challenge with this trip.
But the end result was, it was a wonderful trip.
Yes.
And it's not, in life.
And we have amazing photos and amazing memories.
And in life, it's not where you start, it's where you finish. And we're finishing in Hong Kong.
That's right. That's right. So on that note, we'll say goodbye. Have a wonderful New Year's Eve. Enjoy.
Just have health and happiness. And maybe one day we'll be able to cruise together.
Maybe. You should organize a group cruise from Facebook, Ma.
Maybe. That would be nice. That would be very, very nice.
We'll pick an awesome place and post. I'll post about it, and everyone can come along if they want.
Beth, an awesome place is any place in the world. You can make any place awesome. All you have to do is know how to
have fun.
And to go with the flow and to
smile and laugh
and just wink it.
Soak it in.
Soak it in. It's not hard to do. And people that say, especially people in my age group and everything like that, they're too old to do it. They're too this. You're not so old. We see younger people in wheelchairs. If you want to have a good time, there's no excuse.
Just do it.
Just do it.
That's what Nike said. Just do it.
And
My father
would say, just open up the knipple.
Yes, just go with it.
Just go with it and just enjoy, because who knows what tomorrow brings.
Bye. Happy ya.
Happy and healthy.